We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Anibal Sanchez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in on to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Now batting, Mike Trout. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Roll, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Two out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Shohei Ohtani gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Trout will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. And this is popped up near second base. Simmons is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Three and 1 to Martinez.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 3-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Martinez at second with 2 down.
Nope,
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. In now is Anthony Rendon. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's 1 for 2.
Anthony Rendon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Rendon is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. And there he goes towards second. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Well, it started off as a nice play as he barehands the ball, but I think he got so excited that he doesn't square himself properly to make an accurate throw to first. That's a tough error to take, but you're expected to make that play at this level.
Now in the box, Justin Upton, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Bradley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Three and one, here it is. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ohtani has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
Bottom of the second here with no score. All even now, 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Angels.
So digging in now, Matt Theis. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now back.
Striding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 down.
The bat, number 4.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Renfroe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
That's ball 2. I got 2-1 to count.
Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Upton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Mike Trout 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. First pitch coming, here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Tommy.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Right to him. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. Justin Upton the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Into the box now, Alex Verdugo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Verdugo, a former Dodger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Boston line score. Slapped hard the opposite way. Goodwin is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bogaerts will head for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. Here now is Rafael Devers as he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Brian Goodwin.
Number 18, Brian Goodwin.
Now here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Theis was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Theis, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey.
Fastball well outside. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Hey.
2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
That's for the Red Sox. The catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Angels lead it 1-0. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
In the air, down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The bat, number 4.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Renfroe. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone. Ready once again, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Bounce to first. Moreland is there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Benintendi. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count now. He's set, now the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He's set. Here it comes. There goes the runner. Grounded back up the middle. There is La Stella, and that's the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Taken high and deep to right. Ranging back is Goodwin. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around it.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this thing.
At the plate now, Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rendon in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Two and two.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. LaStella has got it, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Heath Hembry is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Heath Hembry.
David Fletcher will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Softly hit to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ready now for LA, Brian Goodwin. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A 1-0 delivery.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
As a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
The catcher.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher, you fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. And And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In now, Matt Theis, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-2 ball game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Fouled away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Halos lead this one 3-2. David Fletcher stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base, number 22, David.
Ryan Buchter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ryan Buchter.
Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch on its way. Pitch popped up. Castro shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Next for the Red Sox.
Digging in now, Francisco Cervelli. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Marcus Walden has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64. Marcus Walden.
Luis Renfroe will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here it comes. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Popped up. Devers is calling for it. He's got it 1 away. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon, hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Runner going a second time. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Comes set, the 0-1.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's inside and high, 1 and 2 down. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Ball 2. So a full count now.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Renfroe blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Angels get just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels are out in front, 4-2. Ty Buttrey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31.
Digging in once again, Michael Chavis.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. This is on the ground over to first. Simmons on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. He stays alive, still 2-2. And the pitch.
Helpful.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Three-two pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it here 4-2. At the plate, Justin Upton. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Now the 2-0. Line to the right side, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
To the plate now, Brian Goodwin. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in time from Cervelli to get him.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Missed middle.
Standing in now, Jason Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Yeah. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there, and that's the second out. In now, Matt Theis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Angels leave one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Hansel Robles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hard liner toward short, and this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Chopped up the line to first. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit hard, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fielded cleanly. Simmons on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
4-2 the final score tonight. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Shohei Ohtani takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Hansel Robles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.